3, 2, 1, now. This is the final episode, so this is about to get juicy. We're playing The Wolf Among Us, and we're trying. There's a murderer about, and or the sheriff, and we're investigating. This game is good. It's
your
getting
eyes
intense.
and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
This game's also really dark and gory. Just a warning for anyone.
Not if I can avoid it. No.
It looks nice. Yeah, it's a very friendly
Holly's
game.
sister.
Lots of headless people. This is a recap of everything that's happened so far.
About us, the strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
That's my best friend, Colin.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh, that scared me. Apparently, if we get shot one more time, we're dead.
This time was no
We
joke.
can't afford another gunshot.
Eat as many
with a
metal
silver
shellings
bullet.
as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
It's a little loud again. I think this menu is just loud. It should quiet down in a second. Yeah, it's just the intro that's really loud. It'll quiet down. Is it like overwhelmingly loud, or can you still hear me? I am Rev. It's always the 36 hours sounds intimidating. We can't hear you at all. Okay, my bad. I'll turn it down. I can still hear you. Channel says it's overwhelmingly loud. I'll turn it down too. Okay, there we go. It'll quiet down after the intro. I forgot what I was saying.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff.
Yeah, now that I think
Relax
about it, we
for a
don't sleep at
moment, will
all.
you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
I'm not eating an
Really?
enemy's food.
Yeah.
I'm scared to get poisoned. Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't
We can't
waste
take
the
another
silver.
bullet.
Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you
Was
tell
that a
us
huff
why
puff?
you're here? It would
Oh,
help
he is
settle
smoking a huff
everyone's
puff.
nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the Pudding and Pie. You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger. My wish was merely to take Crane, Sheriff. And as soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it. I know that that doesn't change what happened to you, and I can only offer my sincerest apologies.
You didn't stop it out of the kindness of your heart. You stopped it because Snow White offered up Crane.
It's great
That
so
may
far,
have appeared
Catherine.
to
I
you to be
highly
the case,
recommend
but I
it.
assure you, it wasn't. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't
So he
divulge that
knows who
information.
kills him? He's not gonna tell us?
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
This
No,
eye's creeping me out.
I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
I think he wants
The
us to
man
work for him
said
too.
he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
He's not gonna leave, so just give him up, all right?
No! If he thinks he's gonna come
Just
in
stare at
here,
him.
act all tough, and we're just gonna...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
It was Georgie who murdered the girls?
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what
He
you
was
wanted,
smoking
so
the
just...
huff puff.
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is...
Did he kill them?
George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's
He's
work something
close.
out.
What's there to
found the
work out?
killer.
I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we
Well,
discuss
that's
what to do
sassy.
with you.
This is right, bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender.
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather
My
you
brain
weren't
is so
here to
confused
watch.
what's even happening
You
here.
can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well.
Oh, I should have taken Georgie.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh no. You're gonna get ready for a skill check.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh, we should have just taken Georgie. Oopsies. No way we're fighting off all of them.
You're done, Wolf.
I literally saved Tweedledum's life and he's gonna try and kill me like that? No.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh.
Oh God.
I already beat this guy once. I don't know why he wants more.
This way.
Was he a Wendigo? Is that who he is? Oh yeah, we're chasing.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Excuse me. Oh, what's the timer on the bottom? Uh-oh. That was close. The Jersey Devil. I don't know what that is. Pop it. Twist it. Out two. Art two.
Fuck! What was that?
Oh, we could have hopped in the other car.
Take him off!
I can't.
Always asking him dumb questions. Go, 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 catch up. Uh-oh.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Fuck it!
He needs to die. Why is she helping him? She let all of her girls die?
Holy shit.
It's a lot of blood. Am I supposed to see something here?
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
I'll just listen to them for a second.
How did this happen? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. Oh, it'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Ah! Oh, fuck.
Just spy on them for a minute. What's happening? Georgie got stabbed by me. Because it killed the girls.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses.
Could have avoided this.
Crooked man's the
Grab
one
Georgie.
you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's
Take
the
her bow
reason they're
off and
dead.
see what happens.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We
A few
all
mistakes?
have.
I mean, a few
What?
murders?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I didn't mean...
Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again.
Wow.
'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and
Why
made
do
you
you,
go
like,
through with it.
decapitate
Fine.
them and then
Believe
drown
what you
their
want.
bodies?
I
That's,
can
like,
tell
awful.
you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being
Stab him
you.
again.
Just come in here and blame me for all this shit.
I mean, he
Job's
did
done,
kill
right?
him, even though they
George
made
is the
him do
bad
it.
guy. It's all his fucking fault.
He literally killed him.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So that one
So,
girl, Narissa,
do you
would have
get it
died
now?
if we ripped off her
Why I
ribbon.
couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a
Who else is
fucking
wearing a
burden
ribbon?
on
Nobody
your
else
conscience.
anymore.
Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my
She didn't
life.
take off her own
I
ribbon.
thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care.
She's
I
gonna
have to
take off her
forget
own
what I've
ribbon.
done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
Oh yeah,
I
Nerissa
can't
still has
pretend
the bow
anymore.
on.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
Ooh,
Fuck!
That probably would have
No,
happened.
no, no,
so.
no!
What would I be cosplayed as? Fred
Why'd you
Rose?
have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Damn it!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Oh, fuck!
Get up.
Oh my gosh, his guts are
Get
spilling out.
up! Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just
the
make
doctor?
sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metal Works. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer.
You deserve worse than this, Georgie.
I suppose you're right. No more games,
Georgie
all right.
will take that
We
to
both
the
know how this
grave.
ends.
Jeez. I heard him with words.
Just make it quick. I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
Wow, we really ended his suffering. No, it's gonna look like we murdered them now. Minigig, if you're gonna play this game, you're gonna get so many spoilers right now. We're at the very end. You're right. If you're gonna play it, I would stop watching right now before like anything super. I guess there are kind of a lot of huge things were already shown. It's up to you. Oh, thank you, Mini Cake. I appreciate it. Thanks for the raid again.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
I learned that trick recently. Like, you can know if somebody left by touching the hood of their car. It'll still be warm.
Of course.
I'm looking for the crooked man because he's the mastermind behind all these murders and everything. We still don't know what his motive is. A trick to know if someone's been in their chair recently? What? Why are you doing a camper face? I'm scared.
So this is where they've been sending these.
The best safety device is a careful worker. Who are you stalking IRL? It was just something I read. If you ever need a tip.
Big Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Is this Bloody Mary? She thinks she's tough shit.
You used to be something.
Yeah, me talking to her. Beauty and Snow talking to each other. Her yelling at her. Her kissing me. Me smoking. The girls talking. Me and Snow.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't rip off Nerissa's bow because she would have been dead. Stop running into walls. Excuse me. Ooh, they have like 3 silver bullets left.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of
Bloody
my
Mary's
way
a psychopath.
now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight
I
proper?
was just saying hello back. Oh, she just disappeared. Yeah, that's the crooked man. Can't you tell he's pretty crooked? Bloody Mary is just a bisexual. I saw 3 people who look exactly like her. Wait, what does that have to do anything with what's going on? Because she punched him? Oh, I get what I'm supposed to do now. Oh. Oh, that was a no. I thought it was a namer. Bear's like, yeah, it gives you 10 seconds for a skill check.
Come out and face me!
Sure it does. It was like less than a second. She looks cool. It's very creepy. Oh, my arm's gonna be sore now. She looks a little bit emaciated. I don't know about hot. Place down. Oh, look at the number on her. Did we kill her?
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
He's gonna
Give
want
me
to hire
one
me.
good
No way.
reason not to rip you apart right
He's
now.
gonna try to get me to work for him.
This gun holds 6... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me
He's
worry about that?
suspicious. He has a whole master
Look,
plan.
there's no reason for us to be at each
I'm
other's
just trying not to
throats.
get shot right
That's
now,
funny,
though.
coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still
Same
a
thing.
lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
I believe him.
And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right,
Okay,
let's go.
let's go.
Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't
No.
mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your
Oh, I could've
punishment
killed him?
will follow.
I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should hit him or not. I don't know what to do. This is too stressful.
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this
I don't
thing
think his
happening?
eye can take a
Sure
punch.
he's
If I
coming?
punch his face,
Yes,
his eye
you'll
is
have an
popping out.
opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got
You can
him.
like tic-tac-toe
We can talk
on his
about it
forehead.
later. You
There's
did
a
well,
little
Sheriff. I'm
tic-tac-toe thing.
surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Those
off?
poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that
Are you
shithead
shiny?
in
Are you
too,
talking about
aren't
my
you?
shirt?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
They
anything.
shouldn't have admitted to
We'll
another
deal
murder.
with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you
Yay,
insist.
Snow appreciates me.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
I just wanted to pipe in.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government
There's
and,
something
most
deeper going
importantly,
on.
its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments,
You
no
should
more
let him talk.
secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Why are we taking off his cuffs though? He can talk with cuffs on.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit. Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more
I
than
shouldn't have
helpful?
let him talk.
I
He's
answered
just
your
being
questions.
manipulative.
I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything.
Okay, have him shut up.
Might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own
This guy's
decisions,
corrupt.
as Georgie was.
What
Oh my
about
God.
Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for
I hate
help,
the way this
and
guy
I'm sorry
talks.
that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned
He
you,
is.
left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
He's a gaslighter.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf?
They're gonna turn
Her
on
story
me.
is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homeland.
I saved your
Everything
tree,
that
Auntie.
matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Oh no, they're
You
turning on
hated
Snow.
Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too
Reason
soft to
bad
notice
guys
what
don't
he'd
get
do to get
gaslit.
it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
They're being sneaky and murdering.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
It does sound like a really silly
And
conversation.
that may not always be
But it's
clear
literally people being
right away.
murdered.
But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Yay, they're standing on our side.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
You're
Just-
literally
Of course it's right.
dead to
This
him.
man tormented all of you for profit.
Yeah.
Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand.
What he said.
You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course, yes. You're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
What are
Like
my
what?
actions?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
But he lived.
Maybe he's right.
Did you
said there.
think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to
This
kidnap
is getting
him.
confusing.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior,
Hi,
but
Jess.
I
Thanks
must
for gifting
perish for
This
blood.
is completely different.
Thank you,
I
We
did
all...
not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story.
Thank you,
They want to
Jess.
scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone just shut the fuck
I
up.
mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
Not you.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers? Judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your
We're
own
picking the
destiny.
mean option because
Without
they're
me,
stupid.
who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will
Eats the
dare
rich.
challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to
Can
talk.
she take off the ribbon though?
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them
Ooh,
dead.
he knows he's
This
trapped.
fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say...
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going
got
to
our
take
second
the
confessional.
word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Ooh, there's a lot of other
Looks
girls.
like we
Didn't
found
know
our
that.
evidence.
She saw it
Hi, Throbbing.
firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's
Let's
lives
take all
away
his
and now
money.
you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison
I'm already
him.
a murderer.
Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
What a panda.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't care.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
I should
Are
be
you
the
sure?
judge.
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss
Death.
White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
Rip his head off.
Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to...
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way. There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
What if he lived? I probably should have ripped his head off instead.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
I should have ripped his head off just to make sure he's dead. I kind of got ahead of myself.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Oh, what's wrong with Colin? Wait, that was random. He just walked past me.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
I thought he was gonna
Sorry
leave
about all this.
like
I know this
and
isn't
come
your
back
ideal
after the
situation.
murders and everything was solved, you know? I thought he was gonna leave immediately and they could call him back after
Wait, Sheriff
everything
Bigby!
was solved.
I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
I'm trying to protect
Can you
them.
give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Aww.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
TJ
What's it
will
like
remember
at the
that?
farm?
Why does TJ need to
I've
remember
heard
that?
ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there.
See, I'm just
Plenty of space
protecting
to
them
run
by sending them
around
to the farm.
And a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Why would they want to stay in this
Even in
miserable city?
daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No.
I'm making his
I'm
life
not.
better.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
I don't know where my friend is.
Saying goodbye?
That's how I feel whenever you guys ask me where one of my mods are. Where's Philip? How do I know? Keep a GPS.
Hi.
Hi.
Narissa.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I
She's
came
much
here
more
because
wifey material
I
than
have to
Snow
tell you
is.
something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
I didn't even touch her arm. I went...
I don't know what happened. But
But she
that night
smiled.
at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess,
Maybe he
It's
was
done is
innocent.
I know he ordered their deaths.
Mew, thank
I
you for
wasn't
the
gonna let him
year.
get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after
No worries. Thank you so much, Mew.
that night after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So that ring in her mouth, that was you?
Yeah, I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed.
So the Crooked Man was
I couldn't watch
innocent?
that happen to Faith. Or
But he was
Lily.
a bad guy. He kept
Nobody
people in
cares about
debt.
us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The
She
way you
connected
look
the
out for
dots.
each other. And look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't need me.
I'm sure that's not true.
I need Narissa.
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Wait, I forgot why that line is significant. The theory is that either the Faith from the intro is actually Narissa all along, or she is actually Faith. Oh. Yeah, because she said the same thing as the girl from the beginning. But yeah. Oh yeah, she said the exact same thing. Oh yeah, and she was asking if she liked her ribbon too, the exact same way. Yeah, that was the last episode. Did you say that Wolf Among Us 2 is coming out this year? That and some other lines are repeated by the other characters? Interesting. 68.6% of players killed Georgie, which we did. 89% of people gave the Crooked Man a trial. 38.6% of people threw the Crooked Man down the witching well. I was thinking to throw him down the well because like ripping his head off in front of everyone was probably a little bit gruesome for them. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? Yes. Good. This restores my faith in humanity. 98.5% of people did. Whoever that 1.5% is though, bad people. What were your last words to Narissa? You and 54.8% of people said, I hope I've done some good here. And she liked that. No concrete release. We're waiting on Wolf Among Us 2. We're waiting on the second Hollow Knight. I forget the name of it. We're waiting on Hades 2. We're waiting on so many games they just have not released a date for yet. It's annoying. They need some background music for this part of the game. There's a trailer 2 years ago, but I haven't followed it since. Oh no. It's been delayed several times. That was a really good game. I have a lot of questions and disagreements. You can play Walking Dead or Tales from the Borderlands. Thanks, Channel. Thanks for giving me options. Alright, Beast. You lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment. You beat him while he was down. Okay. Colin, you gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment, and you helped him avoid the farm. Okay, that was good. Crooked Man, you took him back to the witching well and you tossed him down the witching well. D, you confiscated D's money while he was in custody. Deserved. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman, but she died. Georgie, you smashed up his place, and he died. I didn't smash up his place, I smashed one thing. No, I haven't played The Walking Dead. This is my first Telltale game. Gren, you drank with Gren after Lily's funeral. Snow, you brought her along with you to the Trip Trap. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive, which I did. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. TJ, you accept his beetle and promise to give it to Snow. Toad, you slapped him during the interrogation in his apartment. That's not true. I didn't slap him. I picked him up and shook him. That's wrong. So sad. Ray, a homewrecker? Who did I homewreck? Current speculation is end of this year. I hope so. That'd be cool. That'd be cool if we played it and then it came out. Yeah, that was like an explosion out of nowhere. It's dead silent and then just... Okay. Bathroom break. That was such a good game. I'm happy I got it on the PlayStation. At least we've got fully through one game this long stream. Music reminds me of Mass Effect. No, I'm not gonna watch the trailer right now. But we're gonna do some Overwatch, and a lot of people were saying they want community games. Can I get like a general consensus? If we did community games, it wouldn't be until like 5:36. No, you guys don't want to do community games? I had a lot of people yesterday saying they still wanted to do community games. Thanks, Buggy. Okay, I'm seeing a lot more no's than yeses. Okay. Then I guess I'll just play comp. I'm not gonna play Titanfall 2 right now. Let's see. It is 5 p.m. I predicted to be done with this about 6 p.m., but we finished it a little earlier. Maybe we'll do them in a couple hours when more people who watch Overwatch are in here. I'm surprised. You guys always ask for community games, and now like most of you are saying no. Stop telling me what to play. I'm deciding. We're playing Overwatch. And we might do community games. Can we run a poll? I'm so down to play. We might play in a couple hours when we get some more Overwatch people in here. You know, I give you guys 2 freedom. I ask you guys what you want too much.